Good morning, YouTube. All right, so today is Thursday, and I keep doing videos and keep never having time to upload them. So today, finally, I am alone. I am not gonna have anything to do at home. I'm actually on my way back home now. Just finished dropping off my friend at work, and basically there's no one at home, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to do stuff. But I'm exhausted. I don't know what it is. I am like really tired. I went to bed last night at like midnight, like 12, and I woke up at 7, and I'm like, man, 7 hours of sleep should have been enough. And I'm like exhausted, like my eyes like don't want to open, and I just don't know what it is. I have no idea. And so I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna go home and sleep or nap or whatever, because I don't have to work today. So the only thing I have to do today is get around to the painting and finish touching up the painting in my bathroom, and then painting in my room. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do is, I was hoping to get a bunch of videos done today and start getting them uploaded. Now this first video is going to be a topic that I have never really talked about before, and I've been wanting to touch up on some different video topics. I'm hoping to get some soap made today, so going through the whole entire soap making process. I'm actually going to be stopping at a store right now to pick up some olive oil and some tea. But I'm going to, I have some essential orange oil still left over, because I've made 2 batches already, and I bought a small little bottle of essential orange oil about 2 weeks ago, and I made 2 batches so far, and I've still got some left over. So I'm going to use the essential orange oil. I'm going to buy some olive oil, and I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to put anything else in this batch. I want to see how a nice, no exfoliants, nothing. I'm not going to put any colorants, no exfoliants, nothing. I'm just going to put in olive oil, essential orange oil, and see how they come out. Because the other day, I did an olive oil only blend, and it was olive oil with orange tea leaves. So I opened up some orange tea bags and mixed it with the essential orange oil, and they're beautiful. They came out like a nice white cream color. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna see what the what an olive oil only bar looks like. An olive oil only bar is called the Castile soap. And I'm going to see how they come out. I've never made one that's just olive oil. Normally when I've made bars of soap, I've always done soap with olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, for example, and the essential oils, like the orange essential oils. But I've never made one that's just olive oil. So I'm going to hopefully be able to get a video done of me actually making soap and the soap making process. And so what I wanted to do was do like a little pre-soap making video to talk about the safety procedures and the supply list. The safety procedures are important because I do cold process soap making. I don't do rebatching, which is making soap from soap already. I actually make from scratch cold process soap, and I don't really know why it's called cold process soap, because the chemical that's used does heat up, and you do have to heat up the oils as well. But I think it's because it doesn't have to go in the oven at all, and it cures for a couple of weeks. So I guess that's why it's called cold process, because It doesn't go into any ovens or anything of that nature. You just mix it, set it, leave it alone, and then it has to cure for at least a minimum of 6 weeks. So I got really interested in, first of all, making soap last year when I started researching, when I went to a farmer's market, and I saw that these girls were selling handmade soaps. And I got really excited because I was like, wow, these girls are like making really serious money off of these soaps. And I'm like, handmade? You guys made soap? That is so cool. And I got fascinated by it. And they were selling bars, depending on weight, they were selling bars around $3 to $5 per bar. So I was like, whoa, that's serious money. And I bought one and it was amazing. I love everything coconut. So I had bought a nice coconut bar and it was beautiful. And I started learning that soap is made with petroleum. And I couldn't believe it, like sometimes how many chemicals are actually in soap that we put on our skin and we put on our bodies. And it was like incredible. Like I couldn't believe it. Now, that's not to say that I only use my own soap to take showers. Obviously, that's not the case because I only made soap 3 or 4 times last year, and I gave them all away as gifts. So I didn't keep any for myself. And it is a bit of a scary process because of the chemical that you use to make soap. So I got, like, you know, I made them in the fall. I gave them as Christmas gifts to some people. And every single one of those people that I gave them to, I don't think anybody's used them. Now, I definitely gave some to my mom, and my mom had them in her house, and I definitely used them and tried them out at her house, and they work great. I mean, it was real soap, really, really freaking cool. I love it. But I don't think anybody else that I've gave them to has used them. So anyways, regardless, this year I'm making soap for myself, and I'm going to actually keep most of it. The process is a little nerve-wracking because the chemical is very dangerous. Now, the chemical is lye, and lye is commonly used as a drain opener. I think lye is sodium hydroxide, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to double check on that. But it's a pretty dangerous chemical, and it can actually burn through and eat through your skin completely. So it's really nerve-wracking to have to work with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video right now. I'm going to cut this one here, and I'm going to do another video talking about the supplies, my experiences making it, and kind of the process of making it, and what I do, and the safety procedures that I follow. And then later on, I'll actually go through and show you the whole entire process. So, talk to you guys in a couple of minutes. Bye.